First of all, I would like to thank Sir Bench and Direct Larry for inviting me. And I will be discussing a little bit of a glimpse of a future of what is modelpreneur. So, who is here first time marinig yung modelpreneur? Raise your hands. Ano na lahat? Okay. So before I dive into the modelpreneur thing, I would like to introduce myself first. Gumana ni clicker? Sige, next mo lang. Okay, next. So who is James Infante? Basically, I'm James Infante and currently I'm the #1 TikTok shop content creator here in the Philippines. So probably you have seen me through my live sessions. Medyo iba yung personality ko doon, medyo madaldal ako masyado. And mostly nagbebenta talaga ako sa TikTok. So I create very engaging contents through Facebook Reels and TikTok. And after that, kino-convert ko sila into sales. Because I think in the Philippines, that's the best way to monetize content creators. That's why I thought of having a model also, converting them into a content creator, and we call it the modelpreneur creator. Next slide, please. So, a little bit story about me. So, I started e-commerce when I was 14 years old. Currently, right now, I'm 24 years old. So, it's been a decade already. So, I started everything from scratch. I'm the only one-man team in my team before. And, yeah, so, sobrang dami kong pinagdaanan sa e-commerce before. And, sobrang taas ng risk ng e-commerce. Marami nagsasabi siya na e-commerce is the best way to start a business. Well, that's applicable before, but right now hindi na siya applicable because na-experience ko na yung mga malalaking problema sa e-commerce before. So for example, nakita nyo dito in the past, sa left side ako din. So, hindi ko lang kung may kilala niyo pa ako. But ako yung mismo nag-reply sa mga messages, ako yung mismo nag-post dati, ako mismo nagbabalot, ako mismo nag-print ng mga waybill. And then, ito nakikita nyo sa pinaka-right side na pictures is basically, I imported around 3 million pesos worth of goods that time. And unfortunately, nalugi ako ng time na yan. So, ng mga time na to, kumikita ako ng okay. And then I thought of importing new items. Pag nag-import ako ng mas maraming product, mas bibenta ako. Well, in fact pala, hindi. So, kasi minsan nangyayari sa atin yun whenever we sell product, we sell continuously, we're dominating the space. We became too confident and that's what happened to me. And that's the risk of e-commerce, no? There's always an investment traditionally sa e-commerce. But good thing, being a modelpreneur, you don't need any 1 peso or any single investment anymore in the future. Next slide, please. So, backstory ko again. So, when I started doing live in TikTok, actually, I started a TikTok agency way back 2022, and I was always on the business side. And basically, accidental lang ito nangyari sa akin na naging content creator ako sa TikTok. So I was like basically really nobody lang talaga. Like gusto ko negosyo lang ako, gusto ko on the backend lang ako. And then, way back December 26, 2022, I can still remember na I was bored in my house. And basically, pag December 26, usually nasa vacation kayo lahat. Well, it's the same case with my people, with my staff, with my team na sa vacation sila lahat. Kaya ako hindi ako mapakalan ng time na yun. So I decided na try ko mag-live ako mismo. Kasi before ako yung nag-train ng mga live ko. So because tayo ko this time na I'm the one who's going to perform the live. And didn't to my surprise, I was shocked that I started to trend. And my first live session, I generated around 15,000 viewers at the time, which is nagulat talaga ako ng time na yun. And yeah, next slide. So, ever since gamer ako, I was really into playing games and I'm a very, very competitive person. Whenever there's a goal, I always try to achieve the highest rank as much as possible. So there's a ranking before in TikTok. So nag-rank 47 ako, nag-rank 6, nag-rank 5, hanggang sa nag-rank 1 ako continuously until this month. So next slide please. And yes, so when di ba nakakapanood, I was interviewed by Ma'am Tony Gonzaga. So you can know all of my stories from my interview with Tony Talks. Next slide please. So yeah, in just 8 months, no, in the past 8 months, since September last year, my account generated more than actually almost 300 million pesos or 250 million pesos plus. And there's no other platforms actually out there na kaya mo generate ng ganyan kalaking funds. So, or ganyan kalaking sales ever since I experienced ko for the past 10 years. And that's the power of TikTok actually. So, sometimes kinatatawa ko sarili ko kasi parang nagiging spokesperson na ako ng TikTok, kakapromote ng TikTok na mag-TikTok kayo. Kasi I'm experiencing this kind of revenue. So, if I can experience this, I'm pretty sure anyone can do it also. Kasi I started from a nobody lang din talaga before. So, next slide please. So, what is modelpreneur? From the word itself, modelpreneur, we're converting a traditional model, usually na yung model ng mapa, into some sort of a more Gen Z approach. I call it a Gen Z approach, more modern. Or, for example, let's say, rather than just being reliant on earning as a model dun sa mga talent fees, you can also earn by being a content creator as well. So, you can be a model not just offline, but you can be a model also online. So that's where I can see modelpreneurs going on. Next slide, please. So, what sets apart a modelpreneur from a regular affiliate? Next slide, please. So, a modelpreneur builds brand with face IP and fashion. So normally naman, lahat naman ng models, their goal is to be famous, be a celebrity. And that's what we call the face IP. And it's okay, that's not a problem. But the difference is, he or she should be a creator and entrepreneur as well. So there's a lot of artists out there, there's a lot of creators out there. They're good at creating contents, but they are very bad in their entrepreneurial spirit. So that's my goal. Basically to give knowledge and give wisdom to these creators, give opportunities to creators to become a modelpreneur. Next slide please. So, bago tayo pumunta dun sa modelpreneur, for sure, I can see most of the people here, kasi nasa backstage yung mga models, most of the people here are either businessman or owns a business or working. So, why should brands, why brands should grow, or bakit dapat yung mga brands right now, nakikipag-partner kayo sa mga content creators o sa mga modelpreneurs? Next slide please. So number one, let's imagine, let's say for this exact venue right now, imagine a restaurant or location na to. This location can only gather maybe a maximum 500 people. So what if, let's say, grand opening ng restaurant na to, there's 5,000 people lining up outside. It's gonna be a disaster. And that's the problem of a traditional business. The scalability is very low. And that's the good thing about TikTok. So I can remember my last live with Rosemar. For sure, kilala din si Rosemar. We garnered 2.1 million viewers total for the next 4 hours lang. Like, there's no other location, even Philippine Arena, can accommodate that amount of people. So can you imagine how much sales can it generate for your brand or for your content creators? So next is, of course, TikTok brand ambassadors. Right now, brands are already considering ditching the celebrity in the billboard advertisements. So they are more reliant on micro to nano content creators at TikTok. Kasi people just, I don't know, people just appreciate a more user-generated content. When I say user-generated content, it means that there's a normal content creator that is basically nobody. People right now are starting to trust small creators right now rather than the bigger creators. Why? Because whenever they see bigger content creators, they understand that this is paid. This is basically paid, everything's commercialized. Rather than being a normal creator, the normal creator is just basically telling their reviews or feedbacks from the product itself. And of course, you can stand out with trend-setting IPs creators like me. So whenever, let's say, there's a brand that partners with me, I can integrate their brand into my content style. Let's say, whenever I interview someone outside, whenever I go to any malls, and then, sino naman ito content ko nung yung pag di ko gumalaw? So I do like contents like, I challenge people outside, I can integrate your brands and products from them. And the same applies also with other content creators out there. Next slide, please. So, normally, paano ba maging isang successful model? Next slide, please. So, number one, so magkakaroon ng, like for example, dito sa Manila International Fashion Show, there's an audition phase. After the audition, there's going to be an exposure. After exposure, there's going to be a discovery, which I think what will happen tonight, right, direct, there's going to be a discovery tonight. And then after the discovery, there's going to be an opportunity. So this is the normal style, no, ng model. But we're trying to change it through modelpreneur. Because in being a modelpreneur, basically you don't care about any faces. You can just be you as you. and start posting and creating contents on TikTok and became a IP already. Next slide, please. So out of 100,000 models in the Philippines, usually talaga bababa din talaga. Same goes with content creators din naman talaga. Bababa din talaga yung success rate, usually below 1% siya. And that's one of the biggest problems then also with a lot of people. So they are having a hard time to sustain their expenses on being or making models their career. Next slide, please. So the problem is overall sustainability, career scalability, limited earning opportunity. So most of the models talaga pa nag-start sila, which is, I can relate, although hindi naman ako model, but nagsisimula din ako sa mga ibang career ko like sa production before. I sustain myself, no? I tried other rackets we call in Tagalog, to find any sort of income just to funnel that income, transfer that income into my career, and hope for something big that's gonna happen in the future. Well, it's feasible, pwede naman mangyari yun, but not all people can survive. So my goal here is basically to help most of the models, or most of the modelpreneurs, most of the content creators, to make out of something to make their career sustainable. So next slide, please. So, solution, yes, become a modelpreneur. Yun po talaga yung solution na naisip ko. That's why ginawa ko ng program na to together with Sir Bench and Direk Larry. Next slide, please. So, we will create a what we call a TikTok shop runway. So imagine nyo, like let's say this is a normal runway right now, but we're gonna do it online. So there's still audiences, but every time a guy walks in, his clothes is being sold. Every steps, maybe 1,000 orders, 1,000 orders, 1,000 orders. And then after here, there's gonna be last 10 seconds for people to check out that limited edition clothes na pinopromote ng model. So that's what I think we can start to integrate models into being modelpreneurs. So ang ginagandahan dito, the model still fulfills kung anong gusto niyang gawin, which is yung rumampa. While at the same time, earning commission from that just simple runway, rather than exposing lang talaga yung damit, but at the same time converting sales na directly in just in front of a camera. So it doesn't make any difference with the same way na ginagawa rin right now. The difference is on the back end sa likod ng camera. So they can earn donations, they can be exposed to millions of users. Imagine, here, they can be only exposed into 500 people, but online they can be exposed into millions of people. So which makes them very, very interesting kasi gusto nila ng exposure ng face nila. So of course, they can also get support from multi-brands. Kasi usually, we have a lot of case studies from this, and brands are very, very open to work with ideas like this. Next slide, please. So yeah, you're the next modelpreneur. So next slide, please. So ano ba yung ginagawa ko talaga, lo? So I wanna dig down and then show you basically exactly ano yung mga support na specifically na ibibigay ko sa mga content creators na walang bayad. So hindi po ako masisingil dito. Okay, next slide, please. So number one, brand creator partnership. So normally, ang isang, let's say, ang pinaka-best example na lang is mga artista sa teleserye. Did you know that talent fees in teleseries are very, very low? Like, minsan mas mataas pa yung talent fee ng cameraman sa artista sa mga series. Because I worked there before, I understand how the landscape works. So, sometimes yung talent fee ko as a drone pilot, mas mataas pa sa talent fee ng artista. And mas mababa pa yung talent fee lalo ng mga extras. So, these people, the extras and the artistas, are doing their best to work, of course, and make their teleserye go big. So that after that, hindi naman sila nakikita ng malaking pera sa teleserye. They will earn big when they partner with brands. So when they partner with brands, doon sila mapupunta sa billboard, magagamit yung mukha nila for their websites, PR, and other marketing. So ang pinaka-ending goal talaga ng lahat ng mga face IP sa mga creators or celebrities is brand creator partnership. So the good thing about our company, my group and myself, I'm the one who's going to be talking to brands directly. Because if we are talking about small content creators, brands will not recognize these creators if there's no agency or there's no person that they trust that recommends that content creator. So yun yung gagawin namin. Kami nang bahala mag-connect dun sa mga modelpreneurs para itong mga modelpreneurs o itong mga content creators makapag-focus na lang sila to improve themselves. Next slide, please. So we also give creator ad support. So yes, e-commerce right now and social media is very, very transactional. When I say transactional, gone are the days na pwede kang sumikat ng libre. Okay, ulitin ko, gone are the days na pwede kang sumikat na libre. Gone are the days that you can go big time, go viral for free. It's like below 1% chance if you do it great. So, all of the top creators right now in TikTok are all boosted. They're all backed by budgets. They're all backed by ads. So, because they need to sustain this creator, imagine, let's say, you're a driver, you're a very, very good driver. You can drive as much as 500 kilometers per hour. But I give you a car of Toyota Vios. Like, you're gonna be bottleneck. You're not gonna make it. So, but imagine if that driver, I give him a Ferrari, I give him a Lamborghini, or like the fastest car Bugatti in the world. I'm sure that person will drive towards success. So that's what creator ad support basically means. So our company can invest, can spend money on a certain creator if we see a very, very big potential with him or with her, depending kung yung category kung saan siya sumikat. So next slide please. So we also have creator communities. So currently right now, we have 14,000 content creators under my team. So we have all the data, we basically have a lot of knowledge that we can, teach a content creator. The only thing we need from a modelpreneur or a content creator is their commitment. If they commit with us and maging loyal sila sa amin, I'm pretty sure they can go big in the future. Next slide, please. Yes, of course, they can get exclusive mentoring from me. So I will be their coach or their mentor. So all of my experiences and knowledge from being a successful content creator, I can teach it directly with them. So next slide, please. And yes, we give endless opportunities. No? Just starting from a content creator, a simple modelpreneur from nobody, we can make that person into a TikTok star. So para kaming Star Magic basically ng e-commerce right now. So Star Magic is usually they're just artists, celebrities, but right now we are leaning toward the path of convertible celebrity or artist. No? Pwede sila magbenta directly to their sales. Kasi imagine, sumikat na yung content creator, dumating yung time na people believe in him. Whatever he sells, he will sell. So, and what if dumating yung time mag-grow siya ng sariling brand? And that's the best part of the story. So, next slide please. Ano ba? And yes, we also give incentives. So, from event house and lot, we can give for free. So, as long as the numbers are right. So, we incentivize people sa loob ng company namin, sa loob ng group namin to give them fuel. No? So that yung mga pera na kinikita nila, they can just utilize it for their family. They don't need to reinvest anymore into other such things. So we're the ones supporting. So yeah, all of these things are being made possible together with TikTok Shop as well and other companies. So our companies is partnered with 150 plus brands, including all blue chip brands that you can know in the market right now. So hindi lang ako allowed mag-mention right now kasi naka-NDA kami sa kanila. But basically, yung agency na mini-mention ko sa inyo right now, kanina, nung nag-start ako, is the #1 TikTok Shop agency in the whole Philippines for the past 8 months na siya. So, that's why we're really dominating the space. So currently, yes, I'm the #1 TikTok content creator. And the reason bakit ginagawa ko to is I want to capitalize kung ano meron ako right now. Kasi I think the reason bakit nandito ako right now is for me to share the opportunity to other people na maging katulad ko sila in the future. So normally naman pag may sikat, after 1 to 2 years nawawala rin siya, which is gonna happen with me also. Maybe until this year lang ako. And kung may sisikat next year, siguro mas masaya ako, nakagrupo ko siya. So yun yung purpose ko talaga dito. So next slide please. So yeah, thank you so much. So kung gusto niyo follow yung socials ko, you can search TikTok and Instagram, JMS70, in Facebook, James Infante. And yes, if a modelpreneur or content creator are interested to be part of our company, they can opt into Sir Bench and Direct Larry. So again, thank you so much and maraming salamat po dito.